No tax on $150,000 of income. That's what one of Trump's proposals. Look at that right up there. There he goes. There he goes. That's gonna suck because I think I've done a video on this before, but it's still moving along. We'll see how it happens. I mean, I hope it's true. I think it's fantastic. No tax on the first $150,000 of income. I think that's a great proposal. It would suck for me because I've already done all my Roth conversions, but hey man, it's good for the country, and I'm an American patriot, so whatever helps America helps me for sure. So just think about just think about the increase in efficiency, productivity that you would have to, the vast majority of Americans would be able to enjoy, because they don't have to worry about the stupid tax code. I mean, just think about that, dude. No tax on your first $150,000 of income. I think it's fantastic, and I hope that gets through. Of course, you know, the funny thing is they're still going to tax Social Security. You're still going to have FICA tax of 7.65, but if you didn't have any income tax, dude, it's such a simple move. Say, if you make less than $150,000, you don't pay any income tax. What a great strategy. No tax on Social Security. You don't even have to do no tax on Social Security. You just say no tax if you make less than $150,000. That's no tax on tips. I just think instead of no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, whatnot, just say no income tax if you make less than 150. Well, then people be trying to make less than 150 to show that they don't pay tax. Yeah, well, people try to make less than 90 or what is it, 130 to show that they're not in the 22% tax bracket as well. It's just what people do. You know, I mean, that's just what people do. Say, oh, you made 160. But instead, you're only showing 149, so you don't pay any income tax. Yeah, people do that. And you do have auditors. The IRS isn't going anywhere, and the auditors say, no, you got to pay the income tax on 160. And you have a steep cliff. You say, hey, look, man, if I make more than $150,000 and a penny, I got to pay tax. If I make $149,999, I don't have to pay income tax. A huge incentive to keep your income below 150. And then once you get making more than 150, you're like, yeah, I got to pay tax. I might as well make as much as I can. That's much better than having like the Reagan tax years with a 90% tax rate on those making whatever it was. Reagan, that's what turned him to a Republican. He goes, well, I'm basically working and I'm not making any money. Why would I do that? That's what took the socialist lady who wrote Pippi Longstocking, for her name, from Sweden. So she became she went from socialist too to a right wing, because she goes, they're basically, once I break this threshold, I don't just pay 100% tax, I pay 102. I have to pay 102% tax on every dollar I make. So if you made $1 above the threshold in Sweden, she's got to pay $1.02 taxes. She goes, that doesn't make any sense. So that's how she became right wing, Reagan too. So you don't want to have a 90% effective tax rate on the top. That's stupid. But you do definitely want to say, hey, the voters, you go where the voters are, dude. As I've said a million times, the Southern strategy, i.e. Richard Nixon. Where are the votes? They're the people making less than 150. The median household income is about, what, 88,000 right now? You say, if you make less than 150, you pay no income tax. Dude, it's a great move. And because Trump is doing this, he will be forever. It probably won't pass under him because the Democrats won't go along with it. But the next time the Democrats take office, they'll probably propose something like that. And then you can say, yeah, this had its originations under the Trumpster, the GOAT of all presidents. I just don't expect the Republicans to pass. Frankly, I'm not expecting much from the Republican Party. I'm just not. So I think it's great that Trump's proposing it. Yeah, it would suck for my Roth conversions. Hey, man, America first, baby. I want America to succeed. And if that means I paid a little bit more tax than I should have, I don't care. As long as America wins, it's all good. All right, God bless. We'll see you.